Alright, hi there YouTube, and welcome to another update on Common Barn. Um, right, uh, not overly a lot, like big changes wise to visually see, what's been done to the layout. I have again had a couple of bigger jobs to contend with, which has taken me away from doing things on the layout that I wanted to do. But I'll explain those to you as we go around. Um, right, right, we'll just start this end. Um, right, the barrier for the access road. SPO's ideas, but I did eventually plump for the oil drums with a girder across the top. I just like the look of that. It looked quite substantial enough to be a barrier. So I just, rusted it up, painted it up, made it, stuck it together, and yeah, I've got that down there. The allotment area, I've got a little beekeeper in there now. That's just a nice little 99p addition from eBay. What else? Oh yeah. One of the biggest differences people might notice is the back scene. I've had to repaint it. Whilst I've been taking things up from the layout, especially down here in this area, it just ripped a load of the back scene off. Where things were glued to it, it just ripped upwards, and I had to repaint the whole thing. Now, fitting in with the abandoned theme of Common Barn, it's now a really light grey, and it was a real pain to do because obviously there's the hills and scenery and things now on the board, so it's not like just having a plain easy access board. I started off brushing it, but I didn't like the streaks that the brushes were leaving, so I've now sponged it, which has given quite a mottled, cloudy effect, if you like, and that's all the way across. All the way across the back scene now, so we've got a light grey back scene, hence one of the jobs what's taken up some time. So I think to repaint the back scene. So yeah, that's done. Platform 2, now I had started weathering the station and things like that. Platform 2 is now overgrown. The static grass going down there, well, static grass starts from about here, and then it hits and misses all the way right down to the bottom. I put some green scatters down, and then I've gone over in places with the static grass, and it's come out quite well. But alas, with this looking good, this then presented me with my second major problem. When I was fitting this, I just glued the track. I glued down the sleepers and down the edges of the rails where it is I wanted the grass. Put my glue down, put my scatters down, and then whacked the applicator down there and laid all the grass. But in doing this, it stopped the locos from running over it, which was rather annoying. I cleaned all the track, got all the rail tops and all the contact points with the locos, super clean. But it still wasn't having any of it. Anyway, it turned out that glue had actually dried up the inside grooves of the rails, so the wheels didn't have a smooth running area. So then I had to scour all the way down the edge of the rails with a screwdriver to clear it all of glue, which was a right pain. And as I've only just got locos to run over it again, so I won't be laying static grass on the rail straight from the applicator again. I'll make tufts and I'll just place them there. So yeah, that's another thing. Overgrown the track. Platform 1 is ready, it's got some scatter down. This isn't going to be as overgrown, but it's ready for grass. Whilst I look at the station, I've also ended up getting one of these model Railway Village magazine freebie coaches. My friend bought the magazine with the intention of building a railway, and they decided they didn't want to, so they kindly donated that to me. So Hev, if you're watching, thanks for that. It'll do, it's nice. It's not as good as I thought it was going to be with the way people raved about them. But yeah, it'll serve a purpose. And then moving down here, everything has now gone from this area. There's nothing left in there apart from a couple of skips in the hut. But it has all paved way for what's going to go there. Now I have plumped for, if you can't tell, this big mound of stuff here. I'm going to have a bit of a scrap area. Not a full-on scrapyard, it's not going to be a full-on working scrapyard, obviously, you know, with a blockage down there, it's not one that's used often. But yeah, it's going to be a scrapyard area, so all that there, there's bits in there that can be broken up, and, you know, bogies, wheels, fencing, signal, an old crane in there, a cab, that's all going to be used and dotted around, you know, in this scrapyard area. In the corner over there, there's going to be a big mound of scrap in that corner, and then up and down the disused siding and just in and around all the tracks there's just going to be different bits of scrap here and there. So yeah, we'll wait and see you know, how that pans out. The blue cabin that was here, that is going to go back in somewhere, but obviously that's going to be weathered up and, you know, abandoned looking and things like that. So yeah, we'll wait and see how that turns out. Another thing I've done is I've added the dead looking trees up there on the top. I've spread out all the way across the layout now because they were clumped at one end, but now they're all the way across, and I've added more dead foliage to the trees that were there. So yeah, Common Barn is becoming more and more, you know, dead looking, abandoned and miserable. Just how I wanted it to look. And that's about it really for what I've done. This area down here, I've got some plans for this area here. A pillbox may come in, weathered, graffitied. I've got some level crossing gates that I might put over here somewhere, just because I've got them, and it might add to the, you know, the look of it. I don't know. We'll wait and see what you know, what I plump to decide to put in there. But yeah, that's about it really. But I am pleased how it's coming along. I think I'm achieving the look I'm after. So yeah, so until next time, any ideas, opinions, please let me know. So right, thanks for watching, see you.